Hello everyone, welcome to J-Hook Crochet. I am Reggie and this is Yarniversity. Good to see you all here. I'm very glad that you could all join me. Hello Georgetta and Michelle and Harriet and Amaris and Samantha and Valerie and Carrie and Annika's here and Alice. Hello. And Jan is here. I'm so glad to see you all. Thank you very much for joining today. Hi Vera, welcome in. Yeah, hi everyone. Sorry, I started a little bit late today, but I promise you I have the best excuse. I was working on a shawl. I was in the middle of the row. I couldn't come on here before I finished the row, and I'm just realizing this shirt is not working with this necklace. Okay, yeah, so that's why I was late. So I'm sorry, but I finished the row. I put it aside, and I came to say hi. Hello, Catherine. Hi, Chris. Hi, everyone who's joining in. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up for this video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe down below. You just finished working 3 hours on a Sunday. Oh, man. That's not fun. Glad you could still join. Yeah, so I was saying, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe down below. You can also use the very special join button and join our membership program. And I'm gonna take this opportunity to let all of our members know, if you haven't yet seen the post on the community tab, we have a members only live on the 31st of May. So if you are a member of any level, all levels of memberships are welcome on a members only live. We are going to start on a members only crochet along, which will take us through the summer. I will explain everything on our live, but if you haven't yet, if you're a member of the channel and you haven't yet seen the notice for that, please go back to the channel, not right now, after the live. Go back to the channel, go to the community tab and read the notice about the crochet along that is starting on the members only live on the 31st of May. All the details are in the announcement on the community tab, so go and check that out. Hi Kim, welcome in. Hello Lashira. Hi Hannah, good to see you all here. Hi Anita. I don't know if Kath is joining. Last I checked, she is, but maybe she's making dinner right now. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I had a very busy and hard week this week. Oh my God. Thank you, Debbie. Already starting me with the drinking, huh? Cheers, Debbie. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. It's not Yarniversity. If you guys are not watching, I mean, I would just be here blabbing to myself. Cheers. I hope you will, Alice. I hope you will. Hi, Jana. Welcome in. Beautiful new picture, Jana. Hi, Irene. Hello, everyone coming in. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you're a member of the channel, no matter what membership level, we are starting our members only crochet along on the members only live on 31st of May. All the details for that are on the community tab on the channel, so check that out when you have the time. Yeah, that was the first thing. Second thing is, I released the pattern for the Eldorado blanket, the blanket that was part of the members only project for last month. The pattern is now available for everyone. It is on my Etsy shop, so if you saw me showing the blanket and we're waiting for the pattern, I now released it. The PDF file is available for digital download on the Etsy shop. And don't forget, whenever you shop on my Etsy shop, use the discount code that's in the description box below, along with the link to the Etsy shop. yeah, so that. And the last big notice is that the yarn club for June, there's only one box left on the Etsy shop. If you were planning on getting one, now would be the time, because since they almost sold out and there was only one box left on the Etsy shop, I thought that I would go ahead and ship them out next week. So if I ship them on the first week of June, people will actually get them in June, which will be very, very cool, I think, in my personal opinion. Carrie, you got your May box. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Speaking of pictures, your Instagram page today, little lady, was stunning. Thank you. Here it is behind me. I will talk about it in a second, but if you saw this on my Instagram, or if you're seeing it now and you want to know the pattern, I already linked it in the description box below. Thank you, Alice. Hi, Katrina. Good to see you. Hello, Regina. You're loving the shawl colors. Yes, it is Yarn Art Rose Garden. I don't remember which one it is. But if you look at the Yarn Art Rose Garden collection, I think it will be easy to spot. So that is the shawl that I finished. I finished this shawl yesterday, and then I blocked it today, and I Instagrammed it already. So those of you who follow me on Instagram have seen it. The pattern is from Kleines Feines Austria. She is, at the moment, I'm just going one by one through all of her patterns. Her patterns are really cool. So this is already the second finished shawl that I have from her patterns, and I have a third one that I want to start, but I'm not going to start anything new because I made a resolution, which is to finish all my whips before the move. So everything that's currently in a project bag, I'm going to finish before I move. I'm not moving project bags full of projects. So this is finished. The pattern is real. I highly recommend it. It's very, very nice. And I highly recommend this yarn as well. I talked about it many, many times here on my channel. If you haven't heard before, Yarn Art Rose Garden. It's a wonderful, wonderful yarn, and you can get it on Vilrita. There's a link in the description box below, and there's also a discount code for viewers of my channel. Cider is always good. I'm glad you guys all like the shawl. Hi Dee, hello. Yeah, so I love her patterns. Very, very nice patterns. I put the link in the description box below. If you scroll down, it says what Imogen is wearing, and then if you click the link, you will get to the pattern. I love finding out new designers whose design aesthetic I like. Does it have wool? No, it's a cotton. It's Rose Garden is 100% cotton, and they also have Yarn Art Flowers, which is a 50-50 cotton acrylic blend. That's also very good for shawls. Yeah, so I don't know if I've missed any important comments, but if I missed your comment and you asked something, Jana said she's on her last row of the blanket. All right, Carrie, thank you. I'm so glad you like you like the May box. Imogen is, of course, coming along. Yes, I'm not going to leave her behind. I'm not sure what am I going to, like, how and whatever details, but I need her in my life. Yay! I'm so glad you like your Yarniversity mug. I have all my stuff. Okay, so that was, yeah. So I told you guys, Etsy shop. Blanket pattern is on there, and I told you guys that that there's only one more box left of the yarn club for June, and whoever will get it will be the lucky winner, and the boxes for June will be shipping out hopefully tomorrow, if not then Tuesday. I hope it won't take too long to get you guys, to those of you who ordered them. Right, Hannah, yes, I love her patterns. They all come with charts. Well, all the ones that I have so far come with charts, and I really like that. Okay, so now it's only 11 minutes in, and Yarniversity always starts half an hour in, so I still have a little bit of time for chit chat. So here's what's going on. So you see, as you can see, I mean, I got the cupboards to the most empty position they can be in. There are some things in the cupboards right now that weren't in the cupboards before, but that's because I emptied all the cupboards that are in this side of the room behind the camera. And everything that I emptied from there that didn't go in the boxes went in here. However, starting tomorrow, we are taking down this room completely. I have held on to the stuff in the room, I mean, to this setup here for YouTube for as long as I could, but now it's really coming to the point where we have to clear stuff out of the house. And so today will actually be the last Yarniversity until September. So we are going on summer vacation. Okay, so there will be no Yarniversity through June, July, and August. However, there will still be the once a month live of the Everything That's Wrong. If you guys missed the last one, you're gonna go back and watch the replay, and we're gonna have the next one on June 12th. So June 12th is a Sunday. It will be the same time as now, same time as Yarniversity here on my channel. Everything That's Wrong, that's still going to take place, as well as all the members only lives, which will still take place. I will just be doing them from my laptop, and I will not have this beautiful setting behind me. I will try to find nice backgrounds, you know, every time I do a live during those 3 months. I will try to like take you interesting places, but I won't have this very nice setup that I have here. Will the yarn on the wooden panel behind you be going with you? That's a secret. I'm not allowed to talk about that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you guys will be in serious withdrawal, hence today's episode. You know, I'm gonna give you guys some ideas of good channels that have some very good yarn and fiber information that you can watch. I know it's not Yarniversity because, I mean, all the channels that I'm going to talk about to them, they each have their own niche. They give a lot of information about a very specific thing. So none of them is, you know, like me, you know, give you information about everything. But they're all very, very good. Hence, they are on today's list. And you know, I'm trying, you know, to keep you guys occupied and watching like good things while I'm gone, and not all kinds of crazy tag videos. Yeah. Oh, speaking of tag videos, so I just watched a video by a certain YouTuber who could not hold herself and had to start a new tag. And if any of you dare tag me, you will have to sit through detention again, okay? I'm just warning you. Yes, you are sad for you, but excited for me. It will only, I know, but I promise you guys, it will only be the summer. As soon as I have my new setup in my new house, I will be up and running again. That does not mean that there won't be any videos, and I might pop in for like a, you know, an impromptu live every now and then whenever I have time, because I will still have my laptop with me. I will still be, you know, connected to the internet. I'll still have the ability to go live on YouTube. But I won't keep to a schedule because I can't promise that right now. Hey, hi, hello to everyone coming in. Thank you for joining in. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe down below. You're not sure your son's stuffed bunny will watch anyone else's channel. I appreciate his loyalty. Kim. Oh, that's evil, Kim. Um, I have a lot of sentiment to this setup as well. Yeah, but like I said, we'll be back in September, and I will try to pop in whenever I can. Will you have patterns coming out? Yes. I have a few patterns that are already written and in testing right now, so some of them will be coming out because, you know, uploading stuff to Etsy is easy. Here, I just did it today. See? But I don't think I will have time to write new patterns during those 3 months. But I do have some things that are on the go and I'm hoping to release during the summer. Hello, hi everyone coming in. Thank you very much for being here today. If you've missed the announcements so far, here is, you know, the gist of it. There's a new pattern on the Etsy shop. There's one last box for the May Yarn Club. There's no more Yarniversity until September. And I think that's pretty much it. Yarn Tater. Yeah, I did not say no. But that would be evil of you. This is your first Yarniversity. Cheers to that. Welcome to class, new student. Cheers to new students. We always like new students here. Sadly, your first Yarniversity is the last one before the summer vacation. But yeah, we'll be back in September. New setup. New place, new energy, new topics, new me. No, I will still be here. Well, I won't be here. I would be there. Oh, thank you. I will miss you all too. I mean, I will still see you. I'll come on other people's chats and I will, like I said, I will try to like pop in for a live whenever I have time, but it won't be scheduled and it won't be Yarniversity because I won't have time to make any. What do you mean? All right. Yeah, so those are, you know, so that hence today's topic. I'm leaving you with a list of people who I hope you guys will enjoy watching. And we will start talking about that in just a little bit. But since I still have 10 minutes, then I can tell you a story. I don't know, normally do that here on my channel. Maybe, you know, maybe I should start doing it more. I should just start blabbing about like stuff. Yeah, so I had a bike accident this week. Not bike, like not motorbike, bicycle. Yeah, I went on a bicycle tour with the kids and a friend and her kids, and we had a lot of fun. We drove around for hours. Not around, like we had, you know, a route. We were driving. We had a lot of fun. It was a great day. And on the way back, not 50 meters from home, I mean literally across the street from where I live, I had an accident, fell off my bike in the middle of the street. Yeah, so no need, you know, for prayers or well wishes. I'm fine. I will live. Just in a lot of pain. For a few days, I was walking very weirdly. Like, I think, like, just like an inch away from registering it at the Ministry of Silly Walks. But I did survive. So, yeah. Good that, you know, that happened. I did not break my leg. I do, however, have 2 legs that are covered in bruises. 1 foot that was very, like, severely twisted. My friend had to take my kids or like across the street to my husband, get my husband, and my husband took the car and drove it from home to where I was sitting. And then I was sitting in the middle of the street, and then he came and he picked me up into the car, and then he drove me home with the car, and then he picked me up from the car and put me on the sofa and put tons of ice on my legs and so on. I'm fine. I'm just very, very blue and in pain. And yeah. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I had a ton of red, a lot of red. It helped. Helped. It helps. Hey Mocha. Hey Lacey. Yes, keep life interesting. Exactly. We still always say, I mean, in our family, in my, like between me and my siblings, I was the one who always got injured. They would be sick or have different things, you know, both of them had asthma and they're allergic to a ton of things. And, you know, there are certain times of the year where they can barely breathe. but but I was always being injured. Like I never had like a severe sickness or anything like that, thank God. But yeah, injuries is my field. Uh, training me, training wheels might be in order. Yes. Oh, ouch, Alice. That sounds like it hurts. Oh man. Oh no, Debbie. That sounds very painful. I'm sorry that I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm evil, but it all sounds very, very painful. I'm also laughing because I'm medicated, obviously. Yeah. So now that we got that, um, yeah. So yeah. So I, you know, am in pain. Am having my last Yarniversity for the summer, and am in a terrible allergy attack since 2 days. Like my nose wouldn't stop running. It's very red. You probably can see it on. I don't know because I didn't put on makeup today, so you can probably see how red my nose is. My eyes have been watering. My nose has been running. I've never had such a severe allergy attack ever in my life. So good week for Reggie. Hi everyone coming in. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet. I'm sorry. All right. So, as I've said, since there will be no more Yarniversity for the summer, but don't forget, we're still gonna be here for everything that's wrong. But Yarniversity is not gonna happen until September. And so I have decided for today. Oh, come on. You guys are hilarious. um I have like crazy images in my head. Yeah, so today's subject is you know, different channels that are fun to watch and informative, but I will explain that in just a second. Yay, Fiona! I'm so glad you got it. I hope you like it. You guys will all be missed terribly too. I mean, I love being here every Sunday. You know that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I hate this time of year. I mean, I've never had that so hard, like terribly. Okay, But yeah, so about today's channel. So here's what you need to know. First of all the channels that I'm going to mention today are already linked in the description box below. They are linked with the little like strudel sign, tag sign, @ sign. If you click on, they're like highlighted, and if you click on them, it will take you to the channel. So they're already all tagged down below. So if you just want to know what the channels are, you can just click on them, and you don't have to stay here through the whole time listening to me. But if you want to listen to me talk about them, and you tell you a little bit more about them, and tell you my personal impression of them, then you can stay. You don't have to. Totally understand if you don't want to. All of these channels are informative channels. That means channels that supply their viewers with valuable information that has to somehow do with yarn or fiber arts. Some of them also vlog, but they are not vlog channels. Some of them also do tutorials, but they are not tutorial channels. So there are no tutorial channels on this list. And some of them may be doing more than just one craft, but that does not mean that they're not interesting. That just means that they are more interesting, right? Hi, Jax. Welcome in. Vera, you also got your notepad and pen and tea yesterday. Oh yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. The prizes are starting to arrive. I'm so happy. That's very good. I hope you guys like and enjoy your prizes. Thank you for letting me know that they arrive. A lot of times people don't tell me, and then I'm like, step 1, send prizes. Step 2. Step 3, profit. If you get that reference, you are among my favorite people. All right, so here we go, starting with our list of 10 channels to watch while Yarniversity is on break. Okay. So if you don't know these channels, and after today's live, you go visit them, and you find that they are interesting and you like them, then subscribe to the channel, because that's tiny thing that you can do that supports different content creators. Go watch their videos, and don't forget to like their videos and leave them a comment, and you can definitely tell them that I sent you. Tell them Reggie talked about you in Yarniversity. I found your channel. I'm so glad, you're so cool, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. But seriously, like, other than there's only one person on this list who actually knows who I am. All the other ones have no clue who I am, or that I am mentioning them today. So like none of them paid me to be on this list. Okay. All right, so we're gonna just start right from the top, and I'll try to show you the channel, talk a little bit about it, give you the vibe of the channel, or what I think about it, and so on. So here is the first one. So this is Anthony, and he is a joy. Okay, he is hilarious. Now he does different craft videos. Let me go to videos so you can see the style of videos that he does. Now he does different craft videos. He does different videos where he tries to imitate those Pinterest or Instagram tutorials or stuff from TikTok, and he says, oh, it looks so easy on TikTok, let's try it if it really is that easy. And then he would do it and film himself doing it and show you if that's legit tutorial or not. He is he's a crafter of all different kind of crafts. He does a lot of different stuff, and he also does a lot of different reviews of different I'm saying different a lot. reviews of various craft items that he buys, and or just items in general. Lets you, like, he uses them, he shows you how they work, if they are any good. He does it like a dumbed down review of them. You know, I am not a person who uses this every day. I bought this, and can I use this, or do I have to like take a special course for it? And he does everything in a really cool, like very light-spirited way. I really love his energy, and I always end up laughing very, very loud watching his videos. How good is it to recommend channels what you are in some? I'm sure they will. Sure. I mean, all of these channels are, maybe except 2 of them, all of them are bigger than mine, so they don't actually need me to shout them out. Like, I'm not like shouting them out. I'm literally like just telling you these are good places to get some good information. And you know what? Let's do this, because then you can see more of the videos and less of the rest of the screen. Like this. Yeah. So you can really see, you know, channels that give useful information or like enjoyable to watch. He's not just a little, he's a lot different. I really like his feel. Yeah, so go check him out. He is really cool. He is, I believe, is from the UK. I mean, if I follow his accent correctly. And he has like really, really cool videos. And yeah. So this is Anthony, and as I said, highly recommend go watch him. He had like a few things that a few videos of his that I watched where he tried to craft something following a Instagram or Pinterest or TikTok tutorial or something like that. Those are some of the best videos on his channel. It's like hilarious. Yeah, he might be. I didn't dig deep into like where he's from. I mean, that's not one of the things that, like, it doesn't really interest me. His channel is fun. Yeah. So definitely go check out Anthony, and you know, first of all, you know, let him know that you're there, that you're watching. And let me know if you enjoyed him, like if you went to his channel following my review or following my recommendation, let's say it this way. And you ended up following him and watching some of his videos, and you found him to be entertaining. You know, I would love to hear. I would love to hear what you think of this. Because like seriously, like Lacey said, this is our kind of people, like my kind of people. A little bit weird, a little bit quirky, very good vibe, very good energy, like out there. Very, very entertaining to watch, and still, you know, crafty and talented. Oh, well. All right. Yeah. So that's that's Anthony. And like I said, there's a link to his channel in the description box below, and I recommend you all to go check him out. Specifically, one video of him that, well, how I got to his channel is actually through a video that I think Kim from Affordably Crafty, I think she posted it. He made like a wig of yarn. He had like this crazy idea where he would make a wig out of colorful yarn, and would take like yarn in a ton of different colors and make a wig out of it, which was like an insane idea for anyone who's like yarny people. But it was funny to watch him do it, and that's how I found his channel. Then I started like binge watching his videos because he's like hilarious. But So the bottom line is he is hilarious, but his channel is still informative. So he is informative in a comic way. His videos still give you valuable information. They are still entertaining to watch and you still learn something from them. But you do it with a smile, which is always good, right? Hi to everyone coming in. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe down below. There were a few notices at the beginning of today's live, and if you missed the notices, I highly recommend that you go back and watch the beginning of the live after the live is finished, because there are some important things you want to know there. Yes, right? Yes, exactly, Kim. Exactly. He is hilarious. So I don't know if you only watched that one video of his or if you watch more of his videos, but that specific video is how I got to his channel. And I've been just watching him since, like I went back and watched older videos of him because he was so good, and then I watched every video he made after, because every time he has a new one, he would be like my top my top thing to watch. He's like really funny. Yeah, I mean, I normally watch Netflix while I crochet, but when I do have time to watch YouTube, those are the ones I watched. Thank you. I'm glad you're here with me. So let's see. What did we miss? No, I'm caught up. All right. You just watched that one? Well, you gotta go. First of all, you are also like a multi-crafty person. Yes, so many really funny videos. All right, so that's Anthony, and that's my first recommendation. By the way, like today's recommendations are not in any particular order. So like it's not the first one is the top one. Like, they're all very, very good. Okay. Okay, so next one I want to tell you about is Textile Indie. Now, as you can see, it says so in the title of her channel. It says she does basketry, spinning, dyeing, block printing, paper making, sewing. She's another multi-crafty person. You're running out of things to watch yet. That's a problem. But Stranger Things started now, so I'm good for like another week. All right, so Textile Indie. Again, let's go to her video so you will see more what she's about. So if you're into basket making, or if you ever thought of trying basket making, if that was something that you were wanting to do, she's a very, very good channel to watch. But like I just said, she does a whole lot of things. So she does basket weaving, but she also does yarn dyeing and fiber spinning, and she just put up a tutorial yesterday of shibori, and it's actually like if you guys remember when we talked about different fiber arts that are like culture related. So shibori was actually on my list for that live, and we will probably talk about shibori in one of the next lives on that topic. But she actually did like a DIY tutorial of it at home, and I just watched it like the first few minutes of it today, and I felt like she's really fascinating. She does a lot of really, really good stuff. Hi everyone coming in. You like this? So she has a lot of very, very valuable information on her channel for those of you who like different kinds of crafts, like to try and learn about different kind of crafts. She shows how to spin, how to dye, and she does a lot of natural dyeing to yarn. So as you can see, I scrolled down so you can see more of her dyeing videos now. She has, you can see solar dyeing, which is a very, very interesting, very, very fascinating series that she did a few videos on. She does some ice dyeing, which I first saw on Rebecca from Chemnitz, and then following that video that I saw from Rebecca, I found her channel. So she is just really, really interesting. So her name is Brittany from Textile Indie, and she does amazing, amazing and very informative videos. She talks about a lot of different methods. Some of them have to do with fiber art, some of them have to do with basketry, which I think it can also, like, at some point be, you know, considered related, because it is, I don't know, a sort of weaving, like a certain type of weaving, right? But yeah, her channel is very, very, very interesting. Hubby and I binge watched all but The Last Strange Thing the other day when he had a day off during the week and our kid was at school. Really? The whole thing. I don't know how you never found her. But as you guys all know, I like to like dive into different rabbit holes online. So when I watch a video and on the side there are like suggested videos that have to do with the same topic, because the algorithm works this way, I click on those suggested videos and I'm like, oh, she looks fun. And that's how I found her. Actually, like I said, I got to her through watching a video from another creator, from Rebecca from Chemnitz, who's also on today's list, but we will get to her later. And as I was watching Rebecca's video, on the side was this girl's, Brittany's video from the ice dyeing that she did. So I followed, you know, I fell into the rabbit hole and got to her channel, and it's very, very interesting. She has a lot of very, very interesting information. I don't know, but see, that's what I'm here for, to recommend it to you. Now you go, subscribe, watch her videos, tell her I sent you. That's wonderful. I wish I could be crocheting now, but you know, I finished this shawl today, so that's something. Yeah, but yeah, exactly, you know, trust the algorithm. Sometimes, okay, sometimes the algorithm doesn't get you to the right channels, but but if you got to mine, you know, that's something, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so that was Brittany from Textile Indie, and definitely check her out. Especially that, I mean, that last tutorial that Shibori, it's not really, well, it is sort of a tutorial. It's more like she did this and she's showing you what she did. So it's not like, it's not built in a tutorial form. Like, it's not like, if you want to do this, this is how you do it. She's like, I wanted to do Shibori, so I did this and this and that, and that's how it turned out. But then I saw that it's not exactly what I wanted, so I fixed this and that, and then I did this, and this is what turned out. It's more like a report, and she's very informative in all of her like methods and everything, so it's very interesting. Research hours, exactly. Research hours. Don't. You are welcome, my people. Yes, I sit and watch YouTube for hours so that you good channels to watch while I go on vacation. You remember the scarf from the last live video? What scarf? The one that Imogen was wearing? She's wearing a different one now. All right. So, yeah. So those were two. Moving on to number 3. Now, number 3 on our list is a very, very interesting lady. Her name is Martina. Let me pull up her... There it is. Her name is Martina, She lives in Italy, and her channel is called We Grow Wild. Now she's a very she's a person who's very connected to sustainability, which if you follow my channel for a while, you know that is something that clicks with me right away. So of course, when I first saw her channel, something clicked. I had to watch it. She has some tutorials and more informative videos of how to make different things. Some of them are fiber related. Some of them are just sustainability related or like lifestyle related. She makes a lot of things out of natural materials. And it's very enriching to watch. And she lives in this amazing place, and like she goes on the walk and sits in the forest and films her vlog there or whatever, and she's like really, and I find her very inspiring. Now, granted, she is more of a knitter. I did come across a little bit of crochet on her channel, but she's mainly a knitter. But I was more drawn to the feel of her channel. She has a video that, as you can see, I started again. I wanted to show it, but then I realized that I'm not allowed to show you the videos on my channel. But that video here, how to make wooden buttons, I watched that a while ago. And then I went back to it today because I thought maybe I will be able to show you a few parts of it, but it's actually it's not legal for me to show you a video from another creator's channel. So, just go and watch her channel. She has some very, very interesting videos. And just 3 days ago, she put up a video about her garden. Very, very interesting. Again, it's more like an enriching channel. It's like inspiring to watch, which I think is more. Sometimes these kind of channels are more inspiring to me than watching a vlog of someone showing things that they made. Now, again, I'm not trying to please, nobody feels targeted, okay? I do watch people who show things they made. But for me personally, a lot of times, a feel of a person would inspire me more than seeing some crocheted item and saying, oh, I want to make that. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. That's, just me. Yeah, so that's Martina. She lives in Italy. She has an amazing accent when she talks. Her sister lives in Dublin, Alice. Her sister lives in Dublin, and she was visiting her, and they did a video in a yarn shop in Dublin. Oh my god, that video, I was like, oh, serious yarn porn there. Yeah, my YouTube spirit animal. Chris, no, you're not the only one. I knit too. And I know there are more here who knit too. Okay, so I know your comment was a joke, but I gotta say something. I should have said that at the beginning of today's video. But that's that's gone. So I'm gonna say it now. I know that a lot of people who watch my channel, or a lot of people here in the chat, are also content creators themselves and have their own channels. I wanted to say, I should have said this in the beginning, but I'm saying this now. I want you to know I am not setting up to insult anyone by not including them in today's list. The fact you're not on the list does not say your channel is not interesting, or that it doesn't have valuable information, or it doesn't it does not mean anything like that. It does not mean that I do not value your content. I did explain in the beginning what sort of channels I looked for to put on this list. And, you know, we all know what kind of channel we're running. So it's not, I'm not setting out to like insult anyone. I hope nobody gets insulted, although a lot of people do get insulted by me. I appear to be offending a lot of people without trying to offend them. Probably one of the people on YouTube that the most people get offended by. I don't know why. Like, I'm not targeting anyone. And when I say my opinion, like, I'm just I'm just wording out my opinions. I'm not like telling you that you are doing something wrong. I'm telling you how I would do something if I would have done it. So it's not like the fact that someone's channel is not on the list does not mean their channel is not good. It does not mean that their channel is not interesting. It just means that it's not on this list. It's probably on a lot of other lists, okay? So, and in general, if you're a person who gets offended easily, you probably should not watch this channel, like this channel, mine, because people tend to get offended by me very, very often without me setting up to offend them. So, sorry in advance. Yeah, exactly, lazy. You know the store? That's awesome, Sheila and Alex. Alice, sorry, why did I say Alex? You have to get viewership to teach, otherwise you are not teaching, just vlogging. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I still manage to insult people without trying, so I guess it's a skill of mine. Maybe I should put it on my resume. Yes, Alice, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I try to run a straightforward channel, and but I feel like a lot of people get offended by me being straightforward. Julie, Julie, that's hilarious. I know that you don't watch me. A lot of people don't watch. I don't watch a lot of people. I mean, again, don't like I say that to a lot of people on my channel. Like, don't get offended if I don't watch you. I have my watch time on YouTube per day is very limited. So all these channels that I'm showing you today and I'm telling you I've watched a ton of their videos, like I did not do that in one day because I never have one day to sit and watch YouTube nonstop. And normally when I go on other people's lives, like when I'm in the chat while then I'm doing something, like I'm watching my kids taking a bath, or I'm watching my kids playing in the backyard, or I'm with them like at the playground, they're playing and I have the live running and I'm listening to it, or I'm cooking dinner. Like I'm never like sitting and on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Other people have to go out of their way to insult people. Yes, exactly. There's a difference between straightforward and rude people. Yeah, I try not to be rude. I try. Sometimes I fail at that too. I agree, Lori. Some people are just too soft. Resting fish waste. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm very 1 second. Oh, all right. Sorry, my mom sent me a message. Yeah, I'll have to tend to that later. Yeah, okay, so like I said, it's not like I do a lot of lives where I talk about different things, and a lot of times after the live I would get like emails or like nasty comments from people who would be like offended from something I said. But I always give a disclaimer at the beginning. Yeah, granted, today I did it in the middle, but here is the disclaimer. Okay. I am not setting out to call anyone off for doing whatever they want on their channel. Okay, if your channel is not on that list, that does not mean that it's not good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So far, the channels that you have where you caught up in the beginning. Hi Lisa, hello. Okay, hi Lisa. This reminds me, Lisa and Lacey, do you guys know each other? Like personally, outside of YouTube? If not, you do realize you live very close to each other, right? So far, the channel you have mentioned, I've not seen that. Yeah, exactly. That was my point today. Like my point was to introduce you to channels that you don't know yet, so that you'll have something to watch while Yarniversity is on break. Right? It's I like to do things differently. Let's insult people first and then do the disclaimer. Like those commercials where in the end someone says all the fine notes very, very quickly. Right? Okay, moving on. Moving on with the list. So yeah, so the last one I talked about was We Grow Wild with Martina. She's very, very inspiring. And you should go check her out. Now my next guest requires no introduction, as they say. You know this girl, don't you? So yeah. This is Kim from Affordably Crafty, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, you should definitely go and check her out. So Kim is like, Kim and I lead a very similar life. Every time we talk, we find out more and more parallels between our lives. It's sort of like she is having my life there, and I, we are both yarn nerds to the core, and I love her channel. I enjoy it very much, and she is very, very good with giving information about, how to be affordably crafty, which I just love that concept, right? How to get more craft supply for less money. How can you say no to that, right? No, yeah, of course, Alice, no problem. Yeah, it's you. Yes, exactly. Yarn nerds unite. Yes, so Kim's channel goes hand in hand with her Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, you should definitely join there too. She always reports on whatever current sale is going on, and she puts the stuff in advance. I think she must be subscribed to like 1,000 different newsletters where she gets like the sale information and posts it on Facebook, and whenever she can go to the store and show you the deals. She does a lot of shopping tours, so for those of you in the US, her channel is definitely a channel to watch for, to know where the current sale is at and what exactly is on sale. But she also does crochet book reviews, crochet tools reviews. She does some hook reviews. She talks about a lot of stuff that are very, very, very interesting. And she's always very interesting to watch. A lot of very good information on her channel. And like I said, we were talking about, you know, channels that give you useful information, something that you can go and, you know, learn something from, do something from. So yeah, Kim is definitely like my yarny nerdy sister with instead of, you know, one live a week with 3 hours of information like I do, she just does one video a day with a ton of information all throughout the week. Yes, yarn nerd check-in. Hi Ursula, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello to everyone coming in. If I missed you, I'm sorry. You guys know when I'm talking, I don't look at the screen. You also troll Instagram. Yes, yes. Love and Loops and More. You did not get an email from me saying that your prize is on the way. Are you sure? Then if I did not email you back, that means I did not get your email. Try again. Are you sure I did not email you back? Did I not email you back and say that your yarn is on the way? That you're not your yarn, your prize, because not all prizes are yarn. Did I not say that your prize is on the way? Because I answered everyone when I shipped out their prize. There are only 2 people whose prize have not been shipped yet. One of them is Christy because she ordered the June box of the Wacky Holiday Yarn Club, and so her prize will be in that box. And Steve, whose prize I had to wait for something before I ship his prize, so his prize will be shipping this week as well. You don't do Instagram? I didn't do Instagram for a while too. I still don't get it. Like I seriously don't get what it's for. Right? Yeah, but that's something else. I'm switching. All right. Yeah, so as I've said, Kim is probably the one person on that list that everyone here in the chat knows, and if you didn't, then you should go and get to know her because yeah, a lot of information on her channel, a lot of very useful information, which is something I really appreciate, you know, as a fellow. No, I don't have a word for that. Your whole house is in your yard. Sure. You deserve them. Yeah, Instagram is stupid. That is correct. I post a lot of stuff on Instagram. I just don't get what it's for. Like, why did we need it? We had Facebook. We could have posted pictures there. Why did we also need Instagram? And why do we need TikTok now? And like, I don't know. What's all that stuff for? All right. So, that's Kim from Affordably Crafty, and go check her out. Sorry. The next channel I want to talk about is a channel that is very, very useful for those of you who would like to make your crochet into a business. Okay. This is Karen. And if you don't know Karen is the owner of Canada Bliss. If you don't know what Canada Bliss is, Google it. She has a very, very successful crochet business. And she, on her channel, she talks a lot about how to, get your crochet business to pick up. She has a lot of very good tips to people who want to make crochet their business and make money off of their business. Find your niche, find what you're good at, marketing, networking, and so on. She's a very, very, very interesting, very inspiring person. You can also book like one-on-one Zoom meetings with her and get a personal consultation about, like, if you already have a crochet business and you want to, get better information or get more specific to you information. So yeah, definitely check out Karen. Now, I know there are a lot of other YouTubers that are like out there on that spot to tell you how to get your like crochet business off the ground. But I chose Karen because I like her spirit, I like her energy, and I like her as a person. There are other people, like she is also very well connected with Alicia from Little John, like someone just mentioned in the chat, but I can't really keep up with the chat while I'm talking, and I'm sorry about that. No, you're not the only one who doesn't like Instagram. It took you an hour. Like, I still don't know how to make reels. That's why I only like do posts on Instagram. Yes, so she was on Little John's channel. They're good friends, and Alicia is another person who I really love her energy, and I really love her style, and I like her as a person. So she's one of my favorite channels too. But I feel like Alicia's channel is more like a review and tutorial channel. Karen's channel is like business oriented, like crochet business oriented. How to make it in the crochet world as a crochet business owner. And for those of you who are looking for that kind of information, or who are the owner of a crochet business, I highly recommend that you go and check out Karen. On my personal opinion, out of the channels in that niche of like crochet business, because there are more, but I personally feel like Karen's channel is the one that I connect to the most and get the most out of. I don't have a crochet business. I mean, I do sell my patterns on Etsy, and I did have a talk with Karen, not about that, but we did have a private conversation on Zoom a while ago, where I mentioned the fact that I sell my patterns, but I don't sell my finished items. And she had a lot actually to say about that, and that was very, very interesting. So again, if you are trying to make any kind of crochet business, but be it like selling actual crochet products or like finding your niche in the crochet business world, then she's definitely like a person to follow and a person to connect to. She's also very, very nice and friendly, which is, refreshing, because there are quite a lot of channels out there who would like to tell you what to do. Let me put me real quick on solo. Yeah, so go check out Karen, subscribe to her, tell her Reggie sent you. She actually knows who I am. Yeah, so I want to say something real quick about crochet business channels. Why did I choose? I chose Karen's channel to be on this list, and she is the only crochet business channel that's on the list. The reason I chose her and not other channels is because I feel like there are some channels out there that are crochet business oriented that would like to tell you what to do, or like tell you how to do something right, which is a kind of attitude that I don't connect to. Like if someone tells you, oh, you're not doing that in your business, so like why or how, or this attitude of like, I know how to do it, let me tell you how to do it like me, rather than Karen's way of, I made it, let me tell you what I did, but let's also find together what you can do that fits you but still takes you the same way, which I feel is the right way to do things. So that is why I chose Karen. I think her energy is very good. I think she's a very open, friendly person and a very inspiring person. Plus, like, she talks a lot about how her business taking off was almost by chance. Like, she obviously did a lot and worked very hard, but what actually like gave her the viral boost was not something that she planned. And that is something that like being open about it and saying, hey, you know, now I can look back and see how I use that to pick up my business. But I'm not going to tell you like, here's what you need to do if you want to get to where I am, you know? Yeah, exactly. There are some channels out there who definitely need to get off their high horse. Every business concept is from... Yeah, exactly. That is not true. That is not true. I don't agree with that. I feel like Karen's channel is more focusing on you finding yourself and your business rather than let me tell you what you need to do, you know? And there are enough channels out there. And I used to. There are 3 channels that I used to follow that I stopped following because that was their field. For the same reason, I did not join the, what was it called? The business, crochet business commit, no, crochet business, what was it called? Help me there. Summit, the crochet business summit. Yeah, I did that last year. And then I figured out I'm not doing that again this year. There are some, you know, some things that are just beyond unbearable to me. So yeah. If you're a smart person and you put 1 and 1 together, you know exactly who are the channels that I'm talking about now after I said those 2 details. All right. Yeah, the Crochet Business Summit. No, Kim. I mean, I at first I was like, oh my God, but I won't wake up every morning to an email from Pam. How will I live? And then I was like, I think I can just drink my coffee and get over it. So I didn't go to the summit. Yeah. But I think Kim and Mocha will agree with me that, yeah, there are some channels you should not follow. Yes, channels that try to help or guide you in the direction you want to go are better than the channel that say, yeah, exactly. I agree. I totally agree. I feel like if you are a crochet business channel, you should share, you know, share advice and share experience, but not think that the way you did it is the best way, so I'm gonna teach it. Like, those are 2 different things. Yes, Kim. Pushy is 1 word. I would have chosen a different one, but yeah. Exactly. Sometimes our personalities don't match up. Exactly. Still being hammered with those emails. Lazy. I unsubscribed ages ago. There are certain crochet pros that is obvious they are more interested in making money to themselves. Yeah, exactly. Mocha, preach. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Ash, but I'm so happy you're here with us. I am definitely not the best. I'm actually one of the worst, but thank you. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Unsubscribe. Exactly. Not for me. No, you can. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you not to. All right, so yeah, next channel I would like to introduce you guys to and recommend is, wait, let me, Jillian Eve. So sorry to hear that. You're not talking to me. Okay. Either more interested in making money, more interested in getting groupies. Yes, exactly. All right, so this is Jillian Eve, and as you can see on the header of her channel, she's all about spinning, weaving, and history. Doesn't that sound amazing already? Okay, so for those of you who are into spinning and weaving and are looking to get more information about those topics, you should definitely go check out her channel. She does a lot of very interesting fiber videos. Plus, you remember that "and history" in the title? She does like videos where she like works with historical fiber art related items, like different spinning accessories and different like methods from like, I want to say the days of yore. I don't have any other like historical items. And she's like doing let me go like real quick. She explains it better than me. I'm gonna go to her about page. So it says, I make fun, easy to understand, and detailed tutorials about spinning yarn. I also share my projects using hand-spun yarn. So the yarn that she spins, she makes different knitting and weaving projects with it, and then she shows them. So she also talks about weaving. And you will also see me exploring spinning wheels, looms, and other textile equipment, both historical and modern. So when I saw that description of her channel, I subscribed right away and started watching. She has so many amazing, interesting videos. Oh my God. And I love history. And yeah, exactly, right, Kim? Fiber, history, hello. Yes, I'm there. She is so interesting, and you should definitely, you know, binge watch her while Yarniversity is on break. Yes, right? You want to know about spinning, weaving, and history. Exactly. Right? Yes, exactly. She is very experienced, and when she talks, you know she knows what she's talking about. I mean, there are enough channels out there who do like informational videos without actually knowing what they're talking about, or they will talk as if they know what you're talking about, but if you read between the lines, you understand that they have no idea what they're talking about. Like they will explain something that they have never did before, never tried before, or will like talk about a certain fiber and like read lines that they have read somewhere and they don't actually understand what they're saying. But with this girl, you definitely know she knows what she's talking about when she's talking, and she is fascinating. So yeah, definitely go check her out. She's very interesting and very enjoyable to watch. So hard to find spinning and weaving workshops in Ireland. Really? I would imagine that Ireland would be a place where you would like be surrounded by stuff that are woolly. Don't you have tons of sheep? That's what I remember from Ireland. Tons of sheep. No, and the cliffs of Moher. And a lot of beer and potatoes. I'm just kidding. I loved Ireland. It was one of the best places I visited. And I visited a lot of places, so that says something. And I definitely one country I would love to return to. Yeah. Hi to everyone coming in. If you came in late, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe down below. If you are a member of the channel, I did mention that we have a members only live on the 31st of May. Please go back to the community tab and read the announcement about that. The members live is open to all level members, okay? And there were kind of important announcements at the beginning of today's live. So if you came in late, once this goes into replay, please go back and watch the beginning again because it kind of said stuff that you might want to know. Ali's saying we have tons of sheep, but only don't produce much wool. It's largely imported. Oh, really? Right? I love the Irish. I loved Ireland. It was beautiful. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I just love her channel. Like, she's really, really interesting to watch. I learned a lot. You guys know that I do a lot of research before I do Yarniversity. So, like, I learn a lot from watching her channel. Not necessarily some knowledge that I did share in terms of, like, fiber mixing and stuff like that. But I do really want one day to do a Yarniversity looking more into specific fibers, and I do learn a lot from her channel. Yes, right? Yes, I agree, kid. Okay, so moving on. Next one on my list, she's another lady who deals with fiber. She's not that known. She doesn't have that many subscribers yet. And I think I've watched 5 or 6 of her videos so far. But so far, very, very interesting. She also does spinning and dyeing. Now, she has some... Wait, let me go to her video so that you can see what I'm talking about. So, she has some tutorials. She talks about spinning, about how to spin different things, how to prepare for spinning, how to spin using different methods, and also like tutorials of how to like fix different, weaving mistakes and so on. But she also dyes fiber. So she does dyeing videos of raw fiber before it's spun. Now, I dye yarn. I dye yarn that's already yarn. It's already spun, already done. So I found it very interesting to see her dye fiber, like unspun fiber, and then, seeing how that unspun dyed fiber would then, turn into yarn, what it would look like. Give me a lot of interesting perspectives of, dyeing the fiber versus dyeing the yarn. You got me on my big oh, I'm on a TV. Yeah, that can happen. That's normal. You see people commenting on someone's post, but you don't see the post. What do you mean, Catherine? Women with... Are we talking about women with Irish accent now? Oh, thank you, Carrie. I don't know, Alice. That is a good question if you hear the accent once you live with them every day. You drooled over an electric spinning machine that was so compact. And then really? Oh yeah, you told us about that, right? I think she has an electric one. Like, I'm pretty sure this one, the one that she uses here. Yeah. Right? That's an electric one. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not say the name of her channel? The name of her channel is Rain Fiber Arts, and her name is Rain. And like I said, her channel is not that big yet. But I feel like from the few videos from her that I have watched, I have already learned a lot, and they were already very, very interesting. So if you are a person that's into spinning, and if you are looking to dye fiber before spinning it, that is a good place to get some information. Oh, yay! Congratulations, Lori. um, that might be Catherine, but just make sure that you are on live chat, not on top chat. Oh, we're talking about women with sexy Irish accents. Yeah, it's definitely more interesting than me talking about different YouTube. Oh yeah, I agree. Crochet is definitely easier than spinning. I'm very scared to get into spinning because I feel like I'm gonna get addicted to it. Nice, Kim. Nice. Good job. I'm sorry. I'm about to sneeze. You're about to see me sneezing on camera. I'm just preparing you in advance and I'm getting a tissue. Oh, good. Okay, so you're in live chat now. All right. So that was Rain Fiber Arts. Like I said, her channel is still relatively small. Check her out. Subscribe. Tell her I sent you. You know, show her some love. Give her some, good vibes. Yeah, I am addicted to crocheting. I just feel like this is another thing that I will be addicted to if I start. Okay. No, never. Oh, I've been having a hard time battling allergy the whole week. Please excuse me. I feel like it's coming, but it's not coming. Yes, exactly. There's gonna be splatter. All right, so the next one is the only commercial channel that made it to my list. When I say commercial, I mean it's owned by like it's there to promote a certain business and not like a one individual channel. So that is Paradise Fibers. Okay, now Paradise Fibers, for you spinners, for those of you who are into that, they are a company where you can get hand-dyed fiber. On their channel, of course, you can learn a lot about spinning and dyeing fiber. And they show different techniques and different things that you can do with, well, yarn and fiber. I specifically like their blending board videos. They do really nice things on the blending board. That's, again, if you don't know what a blending board is, it's because you're not into spinning yet. But once you get to it. So I feel like their blending board videos are really, really cool, and they do some really, really amazing stuff there. But their fiber and yarn dyeing videos are, of course, interesting as well. And there's also a lot of very valuable fiber information in their videos. So even if you're not like into spinning, learning about blending fibers is very interesting. Yes, they do. They do have a mystery fiber monthly club. That is correct. Excuse me. I'm so sorry you had to see and hear that. Yes, exactly. So they are, yes, they are, you know, a bigger company. They're like a more commercial channel, but they still have very, very valuable and very, very interesting information. So if you are, you know, interested, can you please put the, yes, Samantha, all the links are already in the description box below. So if you click on the description box below, if you don't see it, you might have to refresh. I don't know why. Sometimes people like don't see the description box, or they drop the description box and there's nothing in it. So just like refresh or reopen this live. And in the description box below, I already linked all the channels that I'm talking about today. They're like hyperlinked, so you will see like their name with a little @ sign next to them. But if you click on it, it will take you to their channel. All 10 channels are in there, so you can go and check them out, subscribe, you know, watch their videos, comment, give them likes, tell them I sent you, and, you know, generally be nice to them, because they're like your substitute teacher for summertime, right? You get addicted to spinning to the point that you pick fiber off the sheep farmer bushes and grass. Oh no. Yeah. Oh man, Kim, that sounds like a lot. All right, so the next channel I want to talk about, I already mentioned her once. Oh, sorry, I already mentioned her once today. That's Chemnitz. That's her name is Rebecca. If you don't know her channel, then either like maybe you're not interested in yarn dyeing, which is fine. But if you are interested in yarn dyeing and you don't know Rebecca, then you must have lived under a rock or something. She's like the channel to watch for yarn dyeing tutorials. She is very, very, very knowledgeable in everything that has to do with fiber and dye, and how fiber reacts to certain dyes, and how dyes behave on certain fibers, and what fiber go in. It's just amazing to watch her, and she knows a lot of the like science behind it, the mathematics behind it. Sometimes I watch her video and I'm like, oh my god, that is amazing, that is so interesting. And sometimes like, that is way too much mathematics for me. Like my brain is like exploding. But so knowledgeable. The woman holds so much knowledge about yarn dyeing, and sometimes she also does raw fiber dyeing, but mainly yarn dyeing. Oh my god, I love watching her. She is so, so talented, and she makes beautiful yarns. And like everything I know, I learned from Rebecca. I don't know much, but the little I know, I learned from her. You've already looked at all the channels and loaded videos on Watch Later. Thank you, Ursula. Yes, right? Rebecca. Substitute teachers. Yes, right? She you can really see that she's into science, and you can see in the way she talks and the way she like teaches and experiments with her yarns and her dye, you can see that she enjoys the science behind it, which is something that, you know, I wish every, you know, teacher out there would have had. And they would like give you information and you would see in their eyes that they are so excited about their information. Really? Wow, that's very interesting. Do you sell the yarn that you dye? Hi, Joanne. Welcome in. Her son is a darling. I also like I follow her on every possible social media. I'm kind of like a Rebecca stalker. Like I really love her. I love her personality and I love everything she does. Yeah, I know what you mean, Isabella. But she also says a lot of times, you know, I'm impatient. She knows who she is. um, yeah, I know, Kim. I know. Sadly, her Etsy shop does not ship internationally. I already tried a few times. She does not ship internationally. It's very, very sad to me. Or maybe she just doesn't ship to Germany. I don't know. Like when I go on her Etsy shop and I try to order things, like this store does not ship to Germany. Yeah. I know. Yes, I am on her Facebook group. I follow her on Instagram. I also follow her Facebook page. And of course, I'm also following her on YouTube. Yes, yes. Her channel is absolutely fantastic. And like I said, when you watch the video, when you see that the person like talking so excited about what they're talking about, and it's almost like you catch their enthusiasm through the screen, that they're doing something right. Yeah, so that was Rebecca from ChemKnits, and if you don't know her yet, you need to get her know her because her channel is amazing. Hi to everyone coming in. Thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe down below. If you want to join our very special Inner Circle membership program, press the join button down below and learn everything you need to know about that. And if you are a member of the channel, we have a members only live on the 31st of May. Don't forget, all the information about that is on the community tab in the channel. And there were a few very important notices at the beginning of today's live. So if you've missed that, if you missed the beginning of today's live, once it goes into replay, you might want to go and check the first half an hour of the live where I gave all the important information. Because, yeah, there's important information there. Yes, that's right. She does a live dye-along once a month. I have been on some of those, and I couldn't stay. Like, she goes live and for the whole process of the yarn dyeing, so she would be live for like 3 or 4 hours. They can go like really long. I don't always have time to like sit through the whole that. But she's very, very interesting. Okay. So, last channel I want to talk about today is for you knitters or beginner knitters, okay? Now I know there are a lot of like knitters channels out there that you can watch and get interesting information. But I like this guy. Let me show him to you. Wait. This is Caleb from Drowning in Yarn. He is like, he's not like a long time knitter. I think he only started knitting like a few years ago. But his channel has a lot of like tips and tricks, and he does a lot of those like things to knit this summer videos, tips on how to do certain things, or like top mistakes knitters make, or how to do, and a lot of like tutorials, how to do this, how to do that, if you want to, you know, knit socks, or how to do certain stitches. But he also has a lot of these like quick information videos, you know, just, you know, like this one, for example, my 3 favorite sweater patterns. Like, you need a recommendation for a good knitted sweater pattern. Here are 7 minutes to learn everything you need to know. Or he has like common mistakes that knitters do, or a specific yarn company that he wants to talk about, but not very long videos, which is something that I personally can very much connect to. I've said that on my channel a lot of times. I appreciate content creators who can give us the information if it's a recorded video. I'm not talking about lives, okay? Lives, they go longer. I get it. My lives go long too. It takes more time when you do it live. But when you film a video, the ability to talk about the topic you want to talk about and then edit it the right way to be an up to 15 minutes video, to the point, with the information that the viewer wants to get, that is what I really, really appreciate. That is someone who understands YouTube. That is a person who understands that me as a viewer, I don't have all day to sit here and watch him talking. So even when he sits in front of the camera and talks, he edits his video to fit in an up to 15 minutes, which is what most of his videos fit in. Yeah, granted, he does have some videos that are longer where he does a tutorial, or he sometimes does lives which go longer, obviously. But the informational videos are short, to the point, interesting, full of knowledge. That's what you need. So if you are a knitter and you're looking for a channel that gives the on-point information and is also enjoyable to watch, because Caleb is a very, very nice person and he gives a very friendly vibe, and I would definitely recommend his channel. Yes, Kelly. Yes, everyone's time is valuable. 15 minutes shop with me video is usually at least an hour or 2 at store filming, editing, and voicing over. Yeah, exactly. I mean, okay, again, I admit, even when I do a video, I also edit my videos. Sometimes they go like, I don't know, 20 minutes. But I think the edited videos on my channels that are not tutorial all fit in within the 20, or I try to fit them with the 20 minutes limit. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't, but that's like my goal when I film a video, because I try to make my videos to fit people like me. You know, people who don't have all day to sit and watch YouTube. It's not like I would watch someone doing, like someone who films themselves talking, and, you know, someone who does a vlog, films themselves do a vlog, but like the way like our viewers' time is valuable. So like edit it, like edit out the times where you have to take a drink, or you had to, like, I don't know, answer your phone or whatever. And I want to say something else. And I hope nobody takes it personally, because like I said today during live, I already said it once, but I'm going to say it again. A lot of people get offended by me without me trying to offend them. And a lot of people take things that I say personally without me meaning them personally. So please don't be offended. But if you do a video and you intend to edit it afterwards. Yeah. So you know you're going to edit yourself. And you say things like, wait a minute, someone is calling me, I'll be right back. When you edit your video, take it out, like, and we wouldn't even know that you left. That's the magic of editing. No one will ever know. We would think that you sat there the whole time. And if there's like a little jump in the video, like you said something and then, oops, your head moved to a different position, none of us will sit there and wonder, oh my God, where did she go? No. Okay, so like edit that out. And definitely like saying things on, I'm talking about edited videos. So like if you're editing yourself and you say, wait a minute, I'll be right back. And then you, like, I don't know, pause your camera or whatever. And then you came back and you press you click the button again. And you say, sorry, I had to go get, like, just don't say it. Just don't say it. Don't say, wait a minute, I'll be right back. Because we're not actually waiting a minute. It takes like this when the video is done. Like, it's exactly 1 second. Edit it out. Okay? Like, just don't say it. Or if you said it, edit it out. I will appreciate, you know, the wasted 2 seconds of my day. Yes, I agree, Annika. I agree, Catherine. I see that all the time too. Yes. I appreciate content creators who take the time to edit their videos. I understand that not everyone can. I understand that not everyone know how, and I understand also that not everyone wants to. Some people, like, the whole point of their videos is that they sit there and talk to you as if you're together in the same room, and that is fine too. That's the feel of the channel, and that's okay. But I feel like when you are a content creator who does edit their video, just, you know, just do it. Just don't say it and cut it out. And if you edit your video, if you are a content creator who edits their videos, and while you're talking, like, your throat gets dry and you have to take a drink, and you edit out other things, but you leave that in, like, you lose 10 points in my book. Like, you've cut other stuff out. Why didn't you cut this out? People who edit aren't real. Ah, all right. This is obviously an illusion, what you're seeing on your screen right now. Some Fiverr videos are priceless, unedited, if the presenter has a great character. Yeah, but it really, like I said, sometimes it's the feel of the channel. Like, sometimes the feel of the channel is I'm unedited. I only edit big goofs, otherwise how it went is what you see. Yeah, but like, that's what I mean, right? Like, sometimes that's the feel of the channel. Sometimes the feel of the channel is like, I don't edit. I sit here, I talk to you, and what I have to say is what you'll hear. Rambling and all. But there are content creators who do edit their videos, but leave those kind of stuff in. Those are the ones I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people who don't edit at all. I have nothing against those kind of people. Like, that's, everyone manages their channel the way they want to, and sometimes it works perfectly. But for those who do edit, like, yes. Yeah, Ashley. Carrie, I agree. Oh my god, I see that all the time. People sitting there saying, I'm wearing the same shirt like I did in the last video. Let me explain to you why. Like, if you wouldn't have said that, I wouldn't have noticed. Exactly, Mocha. Yes, Kim. Okay, yeah, sorry, that rant like was not a planned thing for today's live. It just came as a, as a response to what I had to say about Caleb and his channel, Drowning in Yarn. I really appreciate his to the point videos, who give you the information in 10 minutes videos, like, here's what you need to know about this, and chuck, 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 chuck. There it is. I appreciate that. Can we crochet shirts? Why not? Why would you, like, of course. Okay. So, those were 10 channels to watch while Yarniversity is on summer break. Go check them out, subscribe, watch their videos, like their videos, tell them, Reggie sent me. They'll ask, Reggie, who? And you'll be like, from Yarniversity. And they'll be like, Yarni was? Yeah. It's conversation everyone wants to get into, right? But I will appreciate all of you, choosing good substitute teachers for the summer months. And like I said, I would still, pop in whenever I will have time for like an unplanned lives, and we will still have our everything that's wrong panels once a month. But Yarniversity will only come back in September, and there's a whole bunch of other announcements in the beginning of today's live, so go back and watch the beginning of it. You can leave me comments on the replay. I know there's no giveaway on today's live because there's no Yarniversity next week, but you can still leave me comments and tell me you miss me, or like stuff. Thinking about you, hearts, something. Right? It wasn't in my notes. Famous. I wasn't even recognized at the Yarn Festival, and that other lady with the other podcaster that was there afterwards, she was talking on her channel, and she was saying how many people came to take selfies with her, and I was like, the only person who took selfies with me was Catherine. Oh. Yes, I'm sorry, Chantal. We're done here. But anyone who came in late, if you missed today's live, I can go back and watch the replay. That's what the replay is for. No. Yes, Mocha, go watch Crochet Math. Right? I mean, you could always, if you miss me so much, you could always go, there's a playlist on the channel. Go watch the Yarniversity playlist. Especially, if you joined the channel in the past few months, there's like tons of Yarniversities that happened before you joined the channel and you never watched them. So you have the whole summer to catch up on all the inner jokes, Yes, thank you. I will miss you all too, and I will definitely post pictures and videos of the new place and everything. You've never been offended? That's good. Well, there's still time. So yes, thank you everyone for being here. Nimble Needle. Well, I wasn't looking for like tutorial videos, but I will look into him. Your nipple out. Kim, that would be a great prize. Oh, I love the new channel name. Hi, Leah. Sheila, that's a whole other conversation. I'm moving to Israel, which is why there will be no Yarniversity over the summer because we are moving. But once we're in the new place, Yarniversity will be back, and I'll be happy to see all of you. Yes, another country, a whole other continent. But thank you very much for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope I will still see you, on the YouTube hauls, and there might be some videos that I already pre-recorded and edited and kept for times like this when I can't put up videos. So, there might be videos coming up on the channel. Just don't think that I filmed them now. They have been pre-filmed. But thank you all very, very much for being here and for watching. Have a great summer, everyone. I'll see you when I'll see you. Yeah. And I guess that's it. Bye.